Welcome to Through the Wardrobe, a podcast with Radio Winterfold.
In this podcast, we look at a favourite book and its film.
We look at the characters, we look at the storyline,
the background,
then we look at the film, its action scenes,
the weird and wonderful facts.
At the end, we decide what is better, the book or the film.
With your hosts, Amelia,
Sophia, Cecilia.
Enjoy!
700 degrees in here.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Winterfold Wardrobe. Today we are going to look into the book and the film, which is Billionaire Boy. Now, first we have a very special guest who knows a lot about David Walliams and is going to talk to us about him. Ruby, what is your inspiration from David Walliams and why do you like him?
David Walliams is an incredibly skilled author, actor and comedian. I love him as an author because the book he writes are perfect for people like me who love fun, thrilling books that are easy to read. He is an actor in all of his films that he has written. And fun fact, when he was younger, he wanted to be a serious actor. I prefer the book because it explains the story in much more detail.
As you may know, I do a lot of work behind the scenes for my charity Wish Wings, if you'll pardon the pun.
All I care about is that my charity Wish Wings lives on, if you'll pardon the pun.
Amazing. Now we're going to go on to Cecilia, who's going to tell us about the book.
Hi, so I'm just going to be saying a bit about what the book's about. So it's about this boy who used to come from a very poor family, and then his father had just an amazing idea, and it made him billions. But the boy went to a private school, but he was all made fun of because of how his father got riches. So he asked his father, can I go to normal school? And the story is all about him going to a normal school and trying to keep it a secret that he's a billionaire. Sadly, it didn't last long, and he got tricked by a few people into giving them money. And finally, at the end of the book, his father lost all his fortune, and it showed that really you don't need money to be happy, and all you really need is love and to be together.
Okay then, Sophia. Well, who was this person that tricked Billionaire Boy into giving that person lots of money?
Well, it was really the crazy dinner lady, who I think we have here as a guest, who fooled Billionaire Boy into giving her money for plastic surgery when in reality she said it was for a hip replacement.
Okay then, on to the crazy dinner lady.
Hello, I'm the crazy dinner lady and I'm ready to get interviewed.
In that case, let's get straight on it. First, did you trick anybody into giving you anything by any chance?
Well, I kind of did and I kind of didn't. Well, it was just for the best, you know. I kind of did trick the billionaire boy a little bit for a hip replacement when it was for plastic surgery, but I need to get a bit better life than a dinner lady.
What made you do it? Do you have like a hatred towards Billionaire Boy in any way?
No, not really. I think he's one of the sweetest boys I've ever met, but he was a bit foolish for trusting me, you know.
Definitely. Right, who is your favourite character from the book?
Well, my favourite child at least is the billionaire boy, since he gave me a lot of money. And that's when I kind of started to realise that something strange was going on with him. And I don't know why he didn't just tell me straight away that he was the son of one of the richest people in Britain.
Our next character we're going to be moving on to is Billionaire Boy himself.
Hello.
How did you get so much money?
Well, in reality, my family was very poor, but then my father had this amazing idea about toilet paper, which eventually made us billions.
Toilet paper? In what way did he create toilet paper? Or did
He made toilet paper was wet on one side and dry on the other.
And did you think this was an amazing invention of his?
I didn't really believe in him at first. I thought it was a bit of a stupid idea.
And now what do you think about it?
I thought it was an amazing idea now. It made us so much money. But sadly, he made one dodgy toilet paper and lots of people tried to sue him.
Ruby is going to be here to talk about the difference between the book and the film. On to you, Ruby.
I think the difference between the book and the film is the book has got definitely put in much more detail from the film, and they made the film slightly more briefer than the book.
And in your perspective, which one do you like more, the book or the film?
Again, I'd say the book because it's just got much more detail and it shows the story in a much more detailed and longer-ish way.
Okay, let's hear from other people what their opinions will be. Sophia, what, in your opinion, do you like more, the book or the film?
In my opinion, the film is better because although it says it in less detail, it just really brings the book to life in an amazing way.
Now, last but most certainly not least, Cecilia. What is your perspective on which one you like more, the book or the film?
Well, I have to disagree with Sophia and agree with Ruby because I think the book is 100% better because I know that it might bring it a bit more to life in the movie, but if you read the description, you can kind of like imagine who they are, and then it gets children's brains to come alive and use the creative side and not just picture stuff as they are in the movie, because sometimes they don't look as what they're described as in the movie, you know what I mean. So I have to agree with Ruby, and it is the book which I go with.
And Amelia, how about you?
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to disagree with Sophia again. I'm sorry, Sophia, but I just feel like the book's more interesting and amazing when you're like sitting there reading it in either your bed or any chairs that you're sitting in at that moment in time. Then you just feel like a thrill and you can imagine it, and it doesn't matter what it means by the film. You can imagine it in a different way, whether what the places look like and the characters. You can have it in your mind, and I just feel like that's really amazing to have. So yeah, I like the book more. Thank you for listening, and hopefully you'll come next time through the Winterfold wardrobe. It's been really exciting talking about David Williams, and now we know that Roald Dahl has a competition.